Hello, Maya TV. I'm Ali here, your host as usual. And today I'm with someone with a very beautiful name, Queen Corazon, Ugalde, Yellen, who is so many things, an artist, an author, a pageant queen. We're going to go through all of those, and we're just going to get to know what she's about and the projects she's working on. I'm going to start off by asking you, what would you call yourself as an artist?
I am a multi-titled beauty queen and artist, author, and a lot of diversified things that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How did you get started? What was your first title as an artist?
Okay. Well, I started modeling when I was 13 years old. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and then I settled in Los Angeles, California. So I've been doing modeling and acting basically for a long time.
Yeah. The Philippines is very big on pageants, right?
Yes.
Did you see someone when you were younger that inspired you to want to do this?
Yes, actually, my oldest sister, Cynthia Ugalde, she was Miss Philippines, and she also did some, movies, and that's what inspired me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're also an actress. So how did
Yes.
your connection to cinema start?
Yes, I started acting in New York City and also in Los Angeles. I did the daytime TV series Days of Our Lives, and I did a lot of TV movies for the Philippines. And lately, I just finished filming a Bollywood movie, India and London, and it's called Bling Power with Rashana Jane, and also another movie, Hollywood Star in Paris with Paulette McKay. And I'm actually also filming a documentary about my collection because I collect dolls and all kinds of things. So I'm going to be doing a documentary about that this coming around May. Yeah.
So I know, since that's interesting that you collect dolls, but
Yes.
you were also a doll in your own sense, weren't you?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that, how your connection to being like a Barbie?
Yes, I was the president of the Beverly Hills Barbie Doll Club in Beverly Hills. So I had members all over the world, in Australia, Japan, Philippines. And I used to model life-size Barbie clothes on the Barbie conventions in the USA and also one in Koblenz, Germany. So it was a lot of fun. And of course, I have all kinds of Barbies from vintage to modern Barbies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
During your pageant days, how would you prepare going into one?
Well, during pageant days, you need a lot of preparation you have a lot of gowns, mostly you have a pageant gown. Of course, sometimes it's your country. If you're representing your country, you have the gowns from your original province or city. And you need also a lot of support from everyone, your friends, your family. And of course, you have to practice walking and doing the interview portion. So it's a state of mind, but first of all, you have to be confident and of course, believe in yourself. That you're it, you're gonna make it.
When you have to get to choose, there's so many beautiful gowns and jewelry to choose from. Is there a special talisman that you have, a favorite color to wear that gives you good luck? Anything that the same lipstick that you like to stay with?
Yes. What I used to do is, you kind of practice, different colors of lipstick. Of course, if you have friends or makeup artists, they can help you with the makeup. And with the gowns, I know several fashion designers. So you can contact some of the fashion designers. And if you have a favorite, usually they can make a customized gown for you. So this way you can choose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as a model, what is a key thing that makes a shoot be successful? Do you come in with poses ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just being able to adjust?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of different types of models. There's a commercial model, high fashion model. So it depends on what kind of modeling you want to do, or just kind of do everything. And like anything, you have to prepare yourself, You contact the best photographer that you know, take several photos of yourself with different outfits, different location, and find a modeling agency to book you, for your projects. Yeah.
You mentioned you were in New York before. What made you want to come out to LA?
Yeah, well, because LA is, Hollywood is where it is, right? So that's my career. So I thought, I'll be in LA. And then I did, and, I found the agent, and I started modeling here too, because I modeled in the Philippines, New York, Los Angeles. And lately, I have been traveling for the fashion weeks. I was in Paris Fashion Week. That's about a month and a half ago. London Fashion Week, Budapest Fashion Week, and in October, and I have plans to go to the Tokyo Fashion Week with international fashion designer Marvin Bandana. Yes.
When you have a lot of events lined up like that, how do you take care of yourself? What's the secret to like the jet lag and not being tired?
Well, I'm used to traveling because traveling is one of my passions. I have traveled to 100 countries in the world, the 7 continents, and I saw the 7 wonders of the world. So I just try to prepare. You're gonna get jet lag, but try to go with the local time as much as you can, because otherwise you'll miss out a lot. You'll be sleepy during the day and up at night. So you kind of just get used to it and enjoy the moment, when you travel, of course. Yeah.
I know that it might be a hard question, but what is the out of your career, what's the highlight?
Well, there are many highlights. One of the highlights that I have is that I modeled for a mannequin manufacturer, Greniker and Vine, and they sculpted my face and also did a face mold, and to be sold in different department stores and boutiques. So it was fun, this was kind of a while back. Went to if you go to Macy's or boutique and you see, your mannequin there, I think it's awesome experience. It's great. And I have that mannequin in my dolls room because, as I mentioned, I collect dolls, so all kinds of dolls. So my mannequin is surrounded by the dolls.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So you have a current accolade right now. So can you tell us what you're wearing and what this is?
I'm the current Miss Cultural World 2025, and this is by international fashion designer Marvin Bandana. He's the CEO of Studio Creativo. And so, this is the title for diversity because a lot of the girls, we represent the countries. I represent Philippines and USA, and also we have done several fashion shows. As I mentioned just a few days ago, we were at the successful, luxurious Oscars viewing gala at Hilton Hotel in Universal City. We had a fashion show there. And I wore this fantastic red gown with big wings and tall, headpiece. I was just splendid. It's so beautiful. I just finished that. And this Sunday I have a fashion show in West Hollywood. And in May, I'll be going back to Paris again to do a fashion show there and awards in international celebrity awards. And in October, as I mentioned, I'm going to Tokyo Fashion Week, and September for the CMG New York City Fashion Week.
That's incredible. Okay. Busy schedule.
Very busy, yes.
When you have so many projects like that and events you want to go to, what makes you choose one over the other? Because I know sometimes things overlap, right?
Yes. Well, usually I choose to whoever is the producer or the event organizer. Of course, if I've worked with them several times before and I know them, trust them, if there's like a conflict, I usually would go to, the person that I'm more familiar with and more, you trust with, instead of somebody new.
That makes
Yes,
sense, yeah.
yes.
Keep your friendships alive.
Right,
like that.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it says here you're also an author. Can you tell us what you've written?
Yes, I wrote 2 books. The first one is Total Beauty and Life, The Natural Way, and it's about beauty, fitness, lifestyle, and I wrote that first one, and then I wrote the second book, continuation of that first book, which is called Total Beauty and Life, A Beauty Queen's Perspective. So basically it's the same, but more updated, on the, again, beauty, fashion. I have traveled there, part of my autobiography, and some tips, about young girls, young women, want to get into modeling, acting, or beauty pageants.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have a pageant question for you.
Yes.
So what does beauty mean to you?
Beauty means a lot of things. Like for me, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because everyone has this perspective or thoughts of what is beauty. So for me, beauty is more like within. So if you're beautiful inside, this will like go through the outside too, and I think that's important. It's not just the outer physical beauty, but we have to have that kind of beauty within us, and that means like your heart, how you are with people, react with people, and I think that's important, and be positive in life. And I also believe in women empowerment. I like to empower women, and again, with have to have more self-confidence overall, and positivity in life. Because there's a lot of negativity in life. We have to focus on the bright side of life. Yes.
Yeah. Going along with that, I'm sure there's been many challenges in your career. What's been one of them, and how did you overcome it?
I think maybe some of the challenges, like in the past, would be because I'm Asian American. Yeah, I'm originally from the Philippines. My grandfather was from Spain, so I'm part Spanish too. Sometimes before, the minority group, we didn't have as much exposure, but now I think in the modern world that's changing. Now we have more diversified group, and there's more minority group into acting, modeling, and all that. So I think that's a great way, and we're going the right way, because especially in Los Angeles, it's so diversified. We have all kinds, from Hispanic, Latin, Asian. So I think it kind of blend in, and that's important because we're all equal. Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so going forward in your career, is there something you haven't tried yet that you want to go into?
I'd like to go and study more dancing. I mean, I did some jazz studying and everything, but I really would like to learn tango, the Argentine tango. Yeah, so that's one thing I want to get into. Get into a dance school that specializes in tango. Would like to try that. Yeah, that will be fun. I love that dance.
Have you been to Argentina yet?
Yes, I have been to Buenos Aires. It's beautiful. And Ushuaia, it is actually, they call it the last place on earth at the end of the world. Yes. Yeah. And the reason I went there was one of my bucket lists was to go see the 7 continents of the world, and that was Antarctica. Yeah. And to go to Antarctica, one of the ways is to go to Ushuaia, and from there you take the boat, cruise liner. It's called MV Ortelius, and you go to Antarctica. So it was an amazing experience, both Ushuaia and of course Antarctica.
Oh, yes. So you went through that way.
Yes,
that's really cool.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So for someone that wants to get into a pageant, do you have any advice? Because there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah, again, with beauty pageants, because there are so many kinds of beauty pageants now. Okay, you have the of course, the most popular beauty pageants are for each country is for the Miss Universe, you know, and for each country they represent the country. And then there are many different beauty pageants. Some are more with cultural based. Some are fundraisers. So there are many kinds of beauty pageants. So my advice is look into what pageant you're getting into. You know, like research what type of pageants, what are they looking for. So once you find out and you know what it is, then you focus on that. You know, so they're looking for beauty or poise or more of the interview. So this way you can prepare yourself. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite or a strength in the pageants, like whether it's getting to walk or getting to, you know, answer questions?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part, of course, is to walk, you know, like modeling. And I like the interview portion. I do well with interviews.
I can tell.
Yeah. Thank you. And I was also with beauty pageant. It's with Virgilia Productions. I was Mrs. Asia Glamour, Mrs. Asia USA California. And that was a nice pageant because after you win the title, there are so many opportunities and, you know, events and things to do within that Virgilia Productions. Yeah.
So I know you said you have like a Barbie room, right?
Yes.
Do you have, where do you keep all your crowns and all those like awards?
Oh, yeah. I actually keep it in the same room.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a big glass cabinet. I have my Barbie dolls and things, and then on the other side cabinet, I have my crowns and my trophies because I have actually 30 beauty queen titles. So there's a lot there. Yeah. So that I keep in the same room. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're working on currently a couple of film projects, right?
Yes.
So I know you said you've directed before.
Uh-huh.
Is this film newer in your career? Or have you been doing it for a long time as well?
Well, before I belonged to a theater group, Manila Actor Studio and Cebu Performing Arts. So I, you know, was a star of several of the theater, you know, presentation. And I did direct two plays. One is a musical play, one is a dramatic play. And I also starred in it, directed it, and produced it. So I was like, you know, doing everything. So it was a fun experience because I get to do everything and experience the whole theater vibe, you know.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can we find your work?
Yeah, I'm at Instagram at Beauty Queen Corazon Yellen, and Facebook is Queen Corazon Ugalde Yellen. YouTube channel Queen Corazon Ugalde Yellen Armenta, and also Limelight. Queen Corazon Limelight TV show on YouTube. Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, it was so amazing. You look beautiful. Your crown is beautiful.
Thank you.
And I wish you many more, you know, awards and projects. So
thank you. Same to you. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And thank you to all the viewers for watching.
Thank
Stick around for more. Bye.